It's time for more financials, this time from Nintendo, as they have published their latest earnings for the third quarter of financial year 2015, which is, like all the other financials I've done in the last week or so, the 9th-month period ending December 2015. And sadly for Nintendo and Nintendo fans alike, they have actually shown a decline in profits. What's interesting though is that their company's profits were actually down over the same period last year, which translates to 40,558,000 yen, or $336 million, compared to 59,515,000 yen the year before, which is $493 million by the way, a 32% slide. However, the 3DS is continuing to do well, with the bulk of its sales unsurprisingly attributed to the new 3DS and new 3DS XL. 5.88 million units were sold globally, which generated about 38.87 million in software sales, and that's of course in yen. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer was the top-selling 3DS game, shifting about 2.93 million units worldwide. Games such as Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire and Super Smash Bros. Also showed what Nintendo called steady sales. As for the Wii U, the console saw about 3.6 million units in hardware sales and 22.62 million in software sales. Older titles such as Yoshi's Woolly World, Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. Remained steady earners. However, unsurprisingly, Splatoon was the top seller, with 4.6 million units sold during that period, with Super Mario Maker following pretty closely at 3.34 million units sold. Also unsurprisingly, Amiibo is continuing to rake in the cash, with over 20 million figures and 21.50 million cards sold globally. Unsurprisingly, no mention of the NX, but I would expect a reveal of that before too long. Apparently a full reveal is coming soon with a more detailed report at E3, but of course that has not been confirmed, so there you have it. Not really surprising that it's a bit of a down year for Nintendo. They had some good games coming out in that period, of course, as Mario Maker and of course Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Splatoon, of course. Those all did well, but they probably weren't enough to compensate by themselves, given, of course, the Wii U sales are, okay, but not anything special, especially compared to the Xbox One and the PS4. 3DS is continuing to do well, but that little console's, can't keep chugging on by itself, so hopefully we will get a reveal of the NX soon. It will be coming out this year. I think we all want to see Nintendo make a comeback with a last strong flourish of games for the Wii U, a really nice swan song for the console, which is very underrated. I do like the Wii U, it's just of course not very well sold. And then hopefully move on to the NX, which could hopefully give the new-gen consoles, the PS1 and Xbox One, a run for their money, both in terms of sales and in terms of performance. That would be great. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.